As we've recognized here today with our speakers, the importance of law enforcement to maintaining our rights and the safety of our neighborhoods and communities, I am reminded that it was just a little over a month ago, late July 2020, when the chairman of the Judiciary Committee in the House of Representatives said about Antifa, as the city of Portland was being burned by Antifa, he said, "It is a myth. It is a myth." And then what has happened is an internal email from the Department of Homeland Security revealed Monday that the violence in Portland was not opportunistic, but rather organized by the Antifa organization. We have got to see that our Attorney General, I urge him, I urge the FBI to investigate and the Attorney General to take every action that the law allows, whether it's civil RICO or prosecution of these individuals. Because if you want to bring our society back into order, you take people who are violent, rioting, looting, causing mayhem and murder, you arrest them, you charge them, you prosecute them, and you convict them. We know there are law enforcement that do a great job. But right now, in many places around this country, it'll take a law enforcement officer 5 or 10 minutes or longer to get to a home or a business that is under attack by a criminal. When that happens, if they are under attack, these individuals need to have the right, as they do under the Second Amendment, to protect themselves. That right must be protected and maintained. And so I am kind of surprised. I'm going to give you a fact here. In Pennsylvania alone, this year, you've had an increase in new gun owners by more than 250,000. More than 250,000 people in Pennsylvania own guns today that didn't own them at the beginning of the year. Why? Because of what's going on in our streets, whether it's in Pennsylvania, Oregon, or wherever else it may be. A mob circles a home in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. An individual holds up a shotgun inside as this mob surrounds his home. What does the mob do? The Antifa folks, they call the police to have this man arrested for having a gun on the ready to protect himself from that very mob. That is backwards. My friends, we thank the police. The purpose of the police is to protect the weak and the rights of all. When our leaders in places like Portland, Minneapolis, you name it, castigate the police, or celebrities castigate the police, what they're really saying is, we are content with mob rule. That can't be the case. We've heard this tonight from my colleagues who've said this so well. We support the police, we support the thin blue line that protects our rights. This rioting, this mayhem must end tonight. And with that, I yield back.